New Haven Police Chief Tony Reyes says Officer Justin Cole, who could be seen punching Sean Marshall in the head in that office building last week, has not been placed on administrative leave while the internal affairs investigation continues.
It appeared that an officer was choking the individual and punching him in the head as they were trying to arrest him. It looked pretty bad.
He's the chief diversity officer for the University of New Haven, who says the officers, by and large, did a nice job de-escalating the situation in trying to encourage the man evicted from his office space to finally leave the building.
We're going to help you out, but they got to close soon, okay?
But after the kicks delivered by Marshall and a chokehold and punches from Cole, retraining is a must, he says.
A lot of this training we should be doing regularly. We should be building in cultural competence training. We should build in communications training and community awareness.
A former acting New Haven police chief says this hour-and-a-half ordeal could have ended far sooner, citing this exchange.
Mr. Marshall, we
Stop yelling or you're going to get arrested.
Well, sir, if you arrest
We have
me,
been
arrest
here.
me.
We have been here
If you want
over
to
an hour.
arrest me,
Accommodate.
arrest me. You want to arrest
You
me,
have
arrest
to
me.
leave.
He puts up his arm and says, "Oh, okay, arrest me." Well, that's a missed opportunity. You should have arrested him at that point.
John Velleca acknowledges that Officer Ashley McKernan appeared to be the one that was most working at de-escalation, but
She also has to be situationally aware of when that de-escalation is not working.
Sean Marshall, hit with multiple charges, including assault on a police officer, did not respond for our request for an interview. And New Haven's former acting chief and a retired state trooper are teaming up at New Haven's Albertus Magnus College this semester to teach a class on community and policing. Here in New Haven, Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.